Welcome to Whispered Tales, where we explore stories, ideas, and strategies to help you grow. Today, we'll dive into the power of thinking big and how it can transform your life while improving your English fluency. Thinking big is more than just imagining grand ideas. It's a mindset that shapes your actions and possibilities. People who think big don't limit themselves to small goals or immediate comfort zones. Instead, they envision ambitious outcomes and take consistent steps toward them. Start by examining your current mindset. Are you focusing only on what seems immediately achievable, or do you allow yourself to dream beyond the present? Often, people restrict their potential because they underestimate what's possible. Thinking big begins with recognizing that your capabilities are greater than you believe. Next, understand that thinking big influences your decisions. When your goals are ambitious, your daily choices align with them. You prioritize learning, networking, and opportunities that bring you closer to your vision instead of getting stuck in small routines. Another important aspect is believing in possibilities, not limitations. Challenges will arise, but those who think big view obstacles as opportunities to learn rather than reasons to quit. This mindset builds resilience, creativity, and motivation. Finally, recognize that thinking big impacts not just achievements, but self-confidence and perspective. By aiming higher, you expand your worldview, discover new opportunities, and strengthen your belief in your own potential. Thinking big is the first step toward achieving extraordinary results in life. Thinking big begins with having a clear vision. A vision is a mental image of what you want your life or goals to look like in the future. Without it, big thinking can become abstract and directionless. Start by defining your long-term goals. Ask yourself, where do I want to be in 5 or 10 years? Be specific and detailed. For example, instead of saying, I want to be successful, try, I want to lead a team of innovative engineers in a tech company, creating solutions that impact thousands of people. A clear vision gives your big thinking purpose and clarity. Next, write down your vision. Putting your ideas on paper makes them tangible and serves as a constant reminder of what you are aiming for. Review it regularly to reinforce your focus and motivation. Another key point is visualizing success. Spend a few minutes daily imagining yourself achieving your big goals. Picture the steps you take, the challenges you overcome, and the impact of your achievements. This mental practice strengthens belief in your abilities and trains your brain to work toward ambitious outcomes. Finally, remember that your vision should inspire and challenge you. It should feel exciting, yet slightly beyond your current comfort zone. When you aim higher, you naturally push yourself to grow, learn, and achieve more than you thought possible. One of the biggest barriers to thinking big is limiting beliefs, the ideas we tell ourselves about what we can or cannot achieve. These beliefs often hold us back before we even try. To think big, you must first identify and overcome these mental barriers. Start by noticing your self-talk. When you catch yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, or this is impossible, pause and challenge it. Ask, is this thought based on fact or fear? Often you'll realize it's just a habit of doubt rather than reality. Next, replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of saying, I can't do this, try, I am capable of learning and achieving this. Positive beliefs reinforce your ability to take bold actions and embrace bigger goals. Another technique is surrounding yourself with inspiring influences.
Read biographies of people who achieved extraordinary things. Listen to motivational talks or engage with mentors. Observing how others overcame limitations shows that thinking big is not only possible, but achievable.
Finally, practice small acts of courage daily. Each time you step beyond your comfort zone, you weaken limiting beliefs and reinforce your confidence. Over time, your mind naturally expands, allowing you to embrace bigger ideas and bolder goals with clarity and courage. Thinking big requires setting bold and ambitious goals. Small, safe goals can give temporary satisfaction, but they rarely push you to your full potential. Bold goals challenge you, inspire action, and stretch your abilities. Start by defining what big means to you. Consider areas like career, personal growth, relationships, or impact on others. For example, instead of aiming to complete a small project, set a goal to launch a product that reaches thousands of users, or write a book that inspires change. Big goals ignite motivation and focus. Next, break your big goals into actionable steps. Large objectives can feel overwhelming if approached all at once. Create smaller milestones that lead towards your vision. Completing these steps builds momentum and reinforces your confidence in achieving bigger outcomes. Another tip is making your goals visible. Write them down, create vision boards, or track progress in a journal. Seeing your ambitions regularly keeps them alive in your mind and strengthens commitment. Finally, remember that bold goals require persistence and resilience. Obstacles will arise, but thinking big means believing that challenges are part of the journey, not reasons to stop. The larger your goals, the more you grow mentally, emotionally, and practically as you pursue them. A key factor in thinking big is adopting a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities and intelligence can improve with effort and learning. People with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities rather than threats, which allows them to pursue ambitious goals confidently. Start by seeing failures as feedback. When something doesn't go as planned, instead of thinking, "I'm not capable," ask, "What can I learn from this?" Each obstacle becomes a stepping stone toward improvement and bigger achievements. Next, focus on continuous learning. Read books, take courses, attend workshops, and seek mentorship. Expanding your knowledge equips you with the skills and confidence to tackle more ambitious projects. The bigger you think, the more you need to grow, and a growth mindset makes this natural. Another important aspect is celebrating effort, not just results. Recognize your persistence, problem-solving, and creativity. Valuing effort keeps motivation high even when outcomes are delayed and strengthens your ability to think bigger without fear of failure. Finally, remind yourself that a growth mindset is a daily practice. Challenge old habits, explore new possibilities, and stay curious. Over time, this mindset becomes second nature, empowering you to think bigger and approach life with confidence, resilience, and optimism. Your environment has a significant impact on your mindset. To think big, it's essential to surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and encourage ambitious thinking. Start by seeking mentors and role models. These could be successful professionals, entrepreneurs, or thought leaders whose achievements reflect the kind of impact you aspire to make. Observing their strategies and mindset provides guidance and motivation. Next, engage with peers who are ambitious. Join communities, clubs, or online forums where people share big ideas and support each other. When you discuss bold goals with like-minded individuals, your own thinking expands, and you feel more confident pursuing ambitious plans. Another tip is to limit exposure to negative influences. People who constantly criticize, doubt, or discourage big ideas can dampen your motivation. Surround yourself with positivity, encouragement, and constructive feedback instead. Finally, learn from others' experiences. Study their successes and failures. This not only teaches practical strategies, but also shows that thinking big is achievable. By creating a supportive environment filled with ambition and inspiration, you naturally strengthen your own ability to think and act boldly. Thinking big requires courage because big goals often involve uncertainty and risk. People who achieve extraordinary results don't avoid challenges, they embrace them with confidence and persistence. Start by redefining your relationship with risk. Instead of seeing risk as something to fear, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen, and can I handle it? Often, you'll realize that taking calculated risks is manageable and necessary for big achievements. Next, start with small risks to build confidence. Speak up in meetings, try a new skill, or share your ideas publicly. Each successful step outside your comfort zone strengthens courage, making bigger risks feel less intimidating over time. Another technique is planning for contingencies. When pursuing ambitious goals, anticipate challenges and create backup plans. Knowing that you have strategies in place reduces fear and empowers you to take bold actions. Finally, remember that failure is part of growth. Every risk comes with the possibility of setbacks, but those who think big see these setbacks as lessons rather than permanent obstacles. By embracing courage and resilience, you open the door to possibilities far beyond what safe, small thinking can achieve. Thinking big begins in your mind. Imagination allows you to visualize possibilities beyond your current reality, helping you set ambitious goals and design innovative solutions. Start by giving yourself time to dream freely. Set aside a few minutes each day to imagine your ideal future, your career, personal life, impact on others, and achievements. Don't limit yourself. Allow your imagination to explore possibilities that feel exciting and inspiring. Next, use visualization techniques. Picture yourself achieving your goals in vivid detail: the environment, the people around you, the challenges you overcame, and the sense of accomplishment. Visualization strengthens belief and motivates consistent action toward big goals. Another tip is to brainstorm without judgment. Write down every idea, even the wildest ones. Separating imagination from immediate feasibility encourages creativity and opens doors to unexpected opportunities. Finally, combine imagination with action and planning. While dreaming big is essential, it must be paired with concrete steps to make ideas a reality. Imagination fuels ambition, but action transforms big thinking into tangible success. Confidence is the bridge between thinking big and taking meaningful action. Even the most ambitious ideas will remain dreams if you don't believe in your ability to achieve them. Start by acknowledging past achievements, no matter how small. Each success reinforces your capability and reminds you that you can handle challenges. Use these experiences as evidence that bigger goals are within reach. Next, practice self-affirmation. Daily statements like, "I am capable of achieving extraordinary results," or "I have the skills and mindset to succeed," strengthen your belief in yourself. Positive self-talk shapes your mental framework and encourages bold actions. Another key strategy is preparing and equipping yourself with knowledge and skills. Confidence grows when you feel ready to tackle challenges. Take courses, read, practice, and seek guidance to ensure you are fully prepared for ambitious tasks. Finally, remember that confidence comes from consistent action. Each step you take toward your big goals builds belief, resilience, and courage. When you combine thinking big with strong confidence, you naturally move from ideas to impactful achievements. Thinking big is meaningless without action. Ambitious ideas remain dreams unless you take deliberate steps to implement them.
Action is what transforms vision into reality. Start by breaking big goals into manageable steps. Large objectives can feel overwhelming, but dividing them into smaller tasks makes progress achievable and builds momentum. Each completed step reinforces confidence and motivation. Next, prioritize consistent effort over perfection. Waiting for the perfect moment or perfect plan often delays action. Taking imperfect action now is far more effective than waiting indefinitely for ideal conditions. Another tip is tracking your progress. Maintain a journal, planner, or digital tracker to record achievements, lessons learned, and next steps. Seeing progress visually reinforces determination and keeps your big goals on track. Finally, celebrate milestones. Recognizing small wins motivates you to keep moving forward and strengthens your belief that big goals are attainable. Action fuels progress, and consistent effort is the key to turning ambitious thinking into extraordinary results. Failure is a natural part of thinking big and pursuing ambitious goals. People who achieve extraordinary success don't avoid failure, they embrace it as a teacher and stepping stone to greater achievements. Start by reframing failure. Instead of seeing it as a reflection of your ability, view it as feedback. What can I learn from this experience? Each setback provides valuable insights that guide your next steps. Next, analyze mistakes carefully. Identify what went wrong, what could have been done differently, and what resources or skills are needed for improvement. This analytical approach transforms failure into a growth opportunity. Another tip is maintaining resilience. Big thinking often involves challenges and unexpected obstacles. By accepting setbacks as part of the journey, you stay motivated and persistent rather than discouraged or frustrated. Finally, celebrate learning from failure. Every lesson brings you closer to success and strengthens your confidence. When you view challenges as opportunities and maintain a forward-looking mindset, failure no longer hinders your progress, it fuels your growth and empowers your ability to think even bigger. Persistence is the engine that drives big thinking into tangible results. Ambitious goals often take time, effort, and repeated attempts to achieve. Without persistence, even the most brilliant ideas remain unrealized. Start by committing to long-term effort. Understand that achieving big goals won't happen overnight. Break down your journey into daily, weekly, and monthly tasks and consistently work toward them. Small steps, repeated over time, lead to significant results. Next, embrace challenges as opportunities. Obstacles are inevitable when pursuing ambitious goals. Instead of giving up, ask yourself, how can I overcome this? Viewing challenges as opportunities strengthens resilience and determination. Another strategy is developing a support system. Surround yourself with mentors, peers, or friends who encourage persistence and provide guidance. Sharing your journey with supportive people increases motivation and accountability.
Finally, celebrate your commitment to progress, not just final outcomes. Each day you persist, learn, and improve, you reinforce your ability to think big and take consistent action. Persistence transforms ambition into achievement, turning dreams into reality. Visualization is a powerful technique that helps bring big ideas to life. By mentally picturing your goals and achievements, you strengthen belief, motivation, and focus, making it easier to act boldly and confidently. Start by creating a vivid mental image of your success. Picture yourself achieving your goals in detail, the environment, people around you, challenges you've overcome, and the sense of accomplishment. The more detailed your visualization, the more real it feels to your mind. Next, practice visualization daily. Spend a few minutes each morning imagining positive outcomes and successful steps toward your goals. This mental rehearsal prepares your brain to notice opportunities, think creatively, and act decisively. Another tip is combining visualization with emotions. Feel the excitement, pride, and confidence of achieving your ambitions. Emotional connection makes your vision more compelling and strengthens your commitment to action. Finally, remember that visualization works best when paired with consistent action. Imagining success alone isn't enough, but when combined with effort, planning, and learning, it becomes a powerful tool that transforms big thinking into tangible achievements. Positive mindset is essential for thinking big and achieving ambitious goals. Optimism fuels confidence, creativity, and resilience, allowing you to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Start by focusing on possibilities, not limitations. Instead of thinking, "This is too hard," ask yourself, "What can I do to make this work?" Positive reframing strengthens belief in your potential and opens your mind to creative solutions. Next, practice gratitude and optimism daily. Recognize achievements, progress, and opportunities in your life. Focusing on what's working builds mental energy and motivation, making it easier to pursue bigger goals without feeling discouraged. Another tip is surrounding yourself with positivity. Engage with people, books, podcasts, and content that inspire and motivate you. Positive influences reinforce your mindset and encourage you to aim higher. Finally, remember that a positive mindset is a habit, not a one-time choice. With daily practice, you naturally approach challenges with confidence, creativity, and resilience, allowing you to think bigger, act bolder, and achieve more than you ever imagined. Thinking big requires taking full responsibility for your life and actions. People who achieve extraordinary results don't blame circumstances, luck, or others. They focus on what they can control and take consistent action.
Reduce noise. Start by acknowledging your role in every outcome. Whether a project succeeds or fails, ask, "What can I do to improve, learn, or grow from this?" Owning your actions empowers you to make meaningful changes. Next, avoid blaming external factors. Complaining about limitations, setbacks, or others' behavior wastes energy and hinders progress. Redirect your focus to solutions, learning, and proactive steps. Another tip is setting clear intentions and accountability. Define what you want to achieve and track your progress regularly. Hold yourself responsible for completing tasks and taking the necessary steps towards big goals. Finally, remember that responsibility fuels empowerment. By taking ownership of your life and decisions, you gain control over your outcomes, build confidence, and unlock the power to think big and achieve extraordinary results. Thinking big requires a commitment to lifelong learning. The more knowledge, skills, and experiences you gain, the better equipped you are to pursue ambitious goals and overcome challenges. Start by cultivating curiosity. Ask questions, explore new topics, and seek understanding in areas beyond your comfort zone. Curiosity drives innovation and inspires bold ideas. Next, invest in skill development. Take courses, attend workshops, read books, or learn from mentors. The more competent you become, the more confident you feel to take on bigger projects and responsibilities. Another tip is learning from mistakes and feedback. Every setback is an opportunity to improve. Accept constructive criticism, analyze what went wrong, and use it to strengthen your strategies and decision-making. Finally, make learning a daily habit. Even small, consistent efforts, reading for 20 minutes, practicing a skill, or reflecting on experiences, accumulate over time. Continuous learning expands your potential, fuels ambition, and makes thinking big a natural part of your life. Thinking big requires sharp focus. Distractions, multitasking, and scattered attention can prevent you from achieving ambitious goals. Concentrated effort ensures that your energy, time, and skills are directed towards meaningful outcomes. Start by identifying your top priorities. Determine which goals and actions will have the greatest impact on your long-term vision. Focus on tasks that move you closer to your big objectives and eliminate or delegate less important ones. Next, create a distraction-free environment. Turn off notifications, set specific work times, and organize your space to minimize interruptions. A clear, focused mind allows you to think creatively, solve problems, and take consistent steps towards big achievements. Another technique is time blocking. Dedicate uninterrupted periods to high-priority tasks and goals. During these blocks, fully engage with the task, avoiding multitasking or mental clutter. This deep focus accelerates progress and enhances productivity. Finally, practice mental discipline. Train yourself to redirect attention whenever distractions arise and to stay committed to your big goals. With consistent focus, you can turn ambitious thinking into meaningful action and achieve extraordinary results. Thinking big often means facing difficulties, setbacks, and uncertainty. Staying motivated during these moments is crucial to maintain momentum and continue pursuing ambitious goals. Start by reminding yourself of your why. Why did you set these big goals in the first place? Keeping your purpose in mind fuels determination and helps you push through challenges even when progress seems slow. Next, celebrate small wins. Each milestone, no matter how minor, reinforces your progress and boosts confidence. Recognizing achievements along the way keeps motivation high and prevents discouragement. Another tip is visualizing the end result. Imagine the satisfaction, impact, and benefits of achieving your goals. This mental picture acts as a powerful motivator, helping you persevere through obstacles. Finally, surround yourself with encouragement. Engage with mentors, peers, or communities that support ambitious thinking. Sharing challenges and receiving feedback and motivation strengthens your resilience and keeps your drive alive even in tough times. Thinking big is meaningless without consistent action. Ambitious goals require daily effort, persistence, and follow-through to turn ideas into reality. Start by creating a structured plan. Break your big goals into daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. Consistent progress, even in small steps, compounds over time and brings you closer to your vision. Next, prioritize discipline over motivation. Motivation can fluctuate, but discipline ensures that you keep moving forward even on challenging or low-energy days. Set routines, stick to schedules, and maintain a steady pace.
Another tip is reviewing and adjusting regularly. Track your progress, identify what works, and refine strategies when needed. Continuous adjustment keeps your actions aligned with your big goals. Finally, celebrate progress, not perfection. Every step forward, every task completed reinforces your capability and builds momentum. Consistent action bridges the gap between ambitious thinking and real-world achievement, allowing you to accomplish extraordinary results. Now that we've explored mindset, vision, persistence, learning, focus, and action, it's time to embrace a lifestyle of thinking big. Thinking big isn't just a one-time effort, it's a daily habit that shapes how you live, act, and grow. Start by making ambitious thinking a daily practice. Begin each day reviewing your goals, visualizing success, and reminding yourself of your capabilities. This sets a powerful tone for the day and aligns your actions with your vision. Next, integrate growth, learning, and reflection into your life. Seek new knowledge, learn from failures, and adjust strategies regularly. A life of thinking big is a life of continuous improvement and curiosity. Another tip is maintaining resilience and optimism. Challenges will come, but by staying focused, motivated, and positive, you ensure that obstacles become opportunities rather than roadblocks.
Finally, remember that thinking big transforms not only your life, but also your impact on others. Ambitious goals inspire people, create opportunities, and leave a lasting legacy. By consistently thinking, acting, and living big, you unlock your potential and achieve extraordinary results. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Wisped Tales for more insights, motivational strategies, and tips to improve your English fluency. Next time, we'll bring you another exciting topic to inspire growth, confidence, and success. Keep thinking big and keep growing.